Hello, my name is Cole Jones. I am doing an assignment for BU 225, and I'm answering the third question. And that question is, what specific initiatives could Guidestar pursue to encourage donors to use research to make more informed given decisions? Something I thought they could do is something that was talked about in the article was developing a web presence. This could be helpful because it gives donors access to research and more information about the nonprofit, while also not having to talk to donors and feel like trapped, like, oh, I have to, make this donation now because I've talked to this nonprofit. Another thing that I thought was important is having your nonprofit's missions and values crystal clear so donors won't be confused. This can help with just any clarification or any questions most donors could have for you. And if you lay them out now, well, it should be one of the first things you do, but if you have them laid out now, then there won't be any miscommunication in the future. But also, you must think about your short-term and long-term goals. Not only should you have a mission and vision for your nonprofit, but you need to be thinking short-term and long-term for the future and just for what the nonprofit should do. And then any donor could also go find the 990 form, and this form contains short-term, long-term goals, your mission and vision for the nonprofit, and then any other information they could go find on your website. And the last thing that I talked about that donors could do to make more informed decisions about nonprofits is if a donor can afford Guidestar Premium, I highly recommend it. It offers subscribers access to more in-depth information about nonprofits, and just not any nonprofit, like all the nonprofits on Guidestar. And this service also allows information about senior leaders in the nonprofit, historical financial data, which could be very important just in looking in long-term investments, key documents such as 990 forms like I talked about earlier, financial statements, also information about the nonprofit's tax-exempt status. All this stuff is very important when you're looking into investing into a nonprofit, and those were some of the things that I thought. The premium package is definitely a good way to make informed decisions about nonprofits. And yeah, so those were my answers.